Fister here. Another retro video coming right at you. Firing them out pretty quickly just at the moment because I've got a lot of content that I can access just now. A lot of content that's fresh and original and stuff. Anyway, retro gaming doesn't extend just to video games. I think I've said that before. It doesn't extend just to handheld games either. Board games. I used to love playing games like Game of Life, Go for Broke, all the M&B, Milton Bradley games. I think there was another one, Ulcers was one. It's probably called something else now, actually. I'm sure that's been renamed, because Ulcers doesn't really tell you what it's about. It was something to do with business. I had the Nightmare board game, if you remember the old TV series. So I've got to do a video on Nightmare at some point, haven't I? Good grief. Yeah, Nightmare, remember that? The Nightmare board game. Hungry Hippos, class as a board game, kinda, yeah, I think so. Headache with the Pop-O-Matic, remember that? The little dice in the middle, you push the thing and it pops it and rolls it for you. Top 10, Rummy Cub, that's still popular even now. Anyway, one thing about board games is they're timeless. They can be played by anybody of any age, really. Even though they say ages 8 to adults, whatever. So went to my dad's cupboard and we pulled out a game, which I'll show you now. And we had a great game of it. It's a very, very simple concept. You could make your own version of this if you wanted. All you need is a dice and a bit of ingenuity. There's a game called The House That Jack Built. Let's take a look.
So here's the box. This box art is absolutely delightful and very typical of the time. So as it says here, The House That Jack Built. A simple yet most enjoyable game for children aged 4 to 8 years. 2 to 4 can play. Forget that bit about 4 to 8 years. Anybody can play this game, whether you're an adult or not. So there's an example of a completed house with all the windows and doors and stuff in place. And basically you build it from all these parts here. Each colour on the die represents a different part of the house. So white is the main wall, red is the roof, blue is the garage doors, and so on. You can't get anything until you've got a house part, a front of a house wall, and you can't get a chimney until you've got a roof. Apart from that, it's free for all. So let's just quickly meet the players today. So we've got, starting from the right there, we've got my daughter Ella, we have Grandad, and we have Auntie Awesome. And the final player will be Harvey. Now, Harvey's 5 years old, and as you can see, they're all completely addicted to technology. If they could just put those down for a moment, we'll start the game. Let's have a quick look at the instructions then. So, as it says, it's very simple. You throw the die. If you throw white, you take a white front wall. Any other colour before you have a front wall, you pass. Then throw the other colours for the various pieces. If you've already got the piece, you pass. You don't need any more, obviously. First player to complete the house wins the game. And if you're playing 2 players, you can actually build 2 houses. The instructions are printed again in French, which is strange, really, because Spear Games actually a German company founded in the 19th century. This game's copyright 1969, so it's almost 50 years old. God grief, that's unbelievable the condition it's in. So Jacob Spire actually was Jewish, and although they relocated production to Enfield in order to avoid customs duties, they actually all fled to
yellow.
as a result, obviously, of World War II and the Jewish, well, the Holocaust. Yeah, we all know about that.
Red, no good. Who's next?
So the game's starting out, and at this point, everybody needs a white. And Ella's the first one to get one. So she picks a wall up. She can now take any colour except black, because she's not on the roof yet.
You want a white? You can't start till you get a white.
Harvey needs a white. What's he going to get? Not a white. No good. Okay, so Lynn's turn.
No good.
Grandad. Oh, Grandad gets one. Well done, Grandad. Alright, so he has a house front.
Ella's turn. Ella's turn.
Ella's going again. Yellow, so she can take a door. That's alright.
No, yeah. Sure. Your turn. You need a white. We both need a white.
Harvey can't get a white, and trust me, this trend continues for some time. Everybody else now has a house front. Grandad now has a roof, so he's in a very good position there, really.
Trailer.
Harvey, still.
Oh, she's concentrating now.
See, chimney.
Oh, no
Now,
roof,
see,
so she can't
she hasn't
have
got a
a
roof,
chimney.
she can't have a chimney. Harvey.
No
Oh,
good.
he hasn't got anything. There's no white, so he can't have anything at this point.
Got a roof, Grandad.
Alright, so, no, already got a roof, that's no good.
You've got one. Oh,
Yeah, you've already got a house front, Ella, that's no good either.
right.
I don't like.
No, have it, no cheating. Come on,
Right.
roll the die. Oh, no.
I didn't even roll
No, you didn't roll it, you just kind of dropped it, but it still counts, I'm sorry. Yeah, come on,
Blue.
no cheating.
it. My turn, Harvey. Harvey.
Give it to Harvey. Give it
Wait,
to
I only
me.
need one.
So, Harvey was, at the point, shortly after we swapped over,
Oh, good.
he was at the point of giving up. He'd had enough.
What do you
He was struggling to get a white. At this stage of the game now, I think Grandad needs 2. Oh, he's just got a green, so now he needs 1. Ella needs 2 garage doors, I think. But Auntie Orson and Harvey are both on 1 piece needed. Oh no, everybody's on 1 piece needed. This is going to be exciting. It's going to be very close. I think he won.
Harvey,
I thought you quit.
you came back from behind to win it.
Yay! The winner! Do-do-do-do.
Wait, he's not quite a winner. Your carriage doors are the wrong way.
I'm not sure we can disqualify him for that. Putting doors in upside down.
Because if it's like that,
Cracks, if you look at these front doors, they're probably somewhere upside down.
Go on.
I'm the
Don't know how you
winner
tell.
of the chicken dinner.
I don't know where he's picked up this winner chicken dinner thing. I think perhaps he's watched one too many
I'm a winner
Go
chicken
Compare
dinner.
adverts or whatever it was on.
Whites, no!
I'm a winner
Who's going to
chicken
take second then?
dinner.
Green!
Green's no good for Ella. No, come on, Harvey, you don't need any more. You're the winner.
I want
You're out of the game now.
to play that game next. After this.
Don't shout.
I'm gonna play that game after this
Go
game.
on, Ella. Go on, Ella.
I'm gonna play this game after this game.
Alright, Harvey, we get the idea. You want to play that game after this game. We understand.
I'm gonna play that.
Yeah.
No, it's yours after this
See if I can get
game.
it working.
Ella keeps rolling the green. What do I need? I keep rolling the blue. What Ella needs?
Come on, who's going to come second?
Frustrating. Green again.
Green again.
Ella needs a blue.
This time.
Yeah, I got blue.
Auntie also needs a green.
Anyone getting thirsty?
Grandad needs a black.
What's that?
Green.
Green. Oh, you got all your green.
Oh, Ella. Yay, she gets a blue. And she comes second.
I'm a winner chicken dinner.
Yes, winner chicken dinner. Could do with a chicken dinner, actually. I'm getting kind of peckish.
Black.
Right, so we're playing for Pride now for 3rd
Green.
place.
That's what I want.
We keep getting each other's colours.
Nobody wants. Blue.
Oh, dear me, this could go on for some time.
Yellow.
What do we need?
Blue.
Yeah, need a black. Oh, there we go.
Len, we're both the winner chicken dinner.
Oh, Ella.
Ah, Grandad goes storming off in disgust. A good time was had by all there, I think.
Oh.
So there you go, the house that Jack built. Now this game spawned innumerable clones. In fact, no, this game didn't spawn them. It probably was a clone itself, to be honest. I don't know what the original version of this game was. I might research it and find out. I don't know. I don't bother. But the basic premise of having to collect all the pieces to make a complete something by rolling a dice has been done so many times in games like Beetle Drive, Crazy Cars, clowning. There was one called Clowning where you pick the 6 parts of a clown: the body, the head, the arms, the legs. You know, in fact that was it. Yeah, body, head, 2 arms, 2 legs, 6. That was it. Yeah, the game was so simple and straightforward. But this one, I think it was by Spear Games in particular. The kids love it. they prefer this one over everyone. The house that Jack built, first one to build a house wins. Dead simple, dead straightforward, and great fun to play. I mean, absolutely marvellous that. Harvey was on the point of giving up because he couldn't get the start to the house, and he ends up winning. You know, there's no skill to it unless you actually have a skill at rolling dice, I suppose. You know, for kids it comes down to luck, really. Much as he tried to cheat, we wouldn't let him, and he still ended up winning. So, great fun, great time had by all, and played by, as you saw there, people from the age of 5 up to the age of 85, I think, I guess. Yeah, it really is, you know, joins the family together, great fun, and again brings back all those memories as a child playing it with mum and dad, sisters and brother. You know, brings a smile to my face watching my kids play it now. That same game that's over 50 years old, or thereabouts, about 50 years old, will still bring a smile to my face watching my kids enjoy it. No better. Thanks very much. I'll see you in the next one.
Hello folks, thanks for watching my video. You made it to the end, well done. If you like what you just saw, give it a like, leave a comment, share it, subscribe, do all of the above. But I hope to see you in the next one. Hasta la vista.